could lead me back to those days when we were happy. We said we would never give up. I feel so lost and confused. Tell me why we have to hit the ground when.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, or good night, wherever you might be in the world. We are here, Mariela and Mariana, Twin Stars TV.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys. We have a spectator. Anyway, today we have a very special episode. We have the amazing and powerful, I have to say, goddess, queen, Martha Razo. She is a lot of things. She's an entrepreneur. She is a businesswoman, and I have the pleasure to have known her for a while. And she's just a very inspiring woman, and I can't wait to share this interview with you. Anything you want to say, Mariana, before we get into it?
if you want to know a little like why this came about.
Okay, so yes, obviously, as you guys know, the concept of Twin Stars TV is we're trying to bring people that are inspiring, that their stories are life-changing, and Martha is definitely one. She has been through a lot of darkness. She has, as you guys know, I'm a pageant queen. I'm Miss Illinois USA Universe, and my platform this year is sexual harassment. Last year, it was suicide prevention. So these are topics that are very close to my heart. So in saying that, as this platform is, like I said, very important, I have the resources, both legal, so I have connections of lawyers that can represent any man, woman, child who has gone or is going through any sexual harassment, sexual assault in your life. And so you're not alone. I have organizations, like I said, legal services that will represent you for free. You do not have to pay one dime, and more than anything, you're not alone. So a lot of women, men, kids, families that have gone through this do not pursue legally because they think that, number one, it's expensive, right, to bring a lawsuit of this caliber. However, there are amazing lawyers who are able to.
Nonprofit, right?
Yeah, well, not just nonprofit. There is like high profile lawyers that this is what they do, and in order, you don't have to pay one dime to take the case. The only time they make money is if you win. And like I said, I have the legal resources, so please contact me. I have all on my website, marielanarvaez.com, and also I will, email me. I can provide you all of these organizations. Also, a sexual harassment organization, which is RAINN, RAINN, and No More Chicago, which is a Chicago-based sexual harassment organization. So, with that said, Martha has gone through so much in her life. However, a very interesting thing I want to mention. She was an immigrant from Mexico, and her family have fought and built an amazing multi-million-dollar business, even during COVID, which was pretty much unheard of. So she's now sharing the wealth. She's now paying it forward and wants to educate other women or entrepreneurs, businessmen, businesswomen who want to reach those levels. And because she feels like, she now wants to pay it forward, give back, because she has been given so much. But I love that it doesn't just stay here. She wants to share and she wants to make a difference. And hello, my love, he's my little nephew, my little godson. But anyway, let us start, and I will start with this interview. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Twin Stars TV. And today I have a very special guest, and I'm so excited to introduce her. She is the one and only Martha Razo. I just want to say before I let her take the stage that the second I heard of her first, through just multiple people, and I'm just like, who is this girl? Like, I just want to know her. I want to meet her. Because I just energetically, I could just tap into this amazing light, this amazing woman who had such an inspiring story, who was really leading by example. And people like that are rare to find. So when I met her, I just fell in love with her, and you will see why. Because she has transmuted so much darkness in her life to become this powerful queen. And yes, I am crowning her as a queen because that is what she is. And today she's going to tell a little bit about her story, who she is, what she represents, and all the amazing projects she is doing so we can help support her, okay? None other here. I'll let you take the stage, my love. Martha Razo.
So my name is Martha Razo. I am very happy that you gave me the opportunity to be interviewed at your amazing platform. Thank you, Mariela, for that. So first thing first is I love life. I love living. I mean, I think that's the essence of me. I'm a very happy person. I'm very optimistic, positive, self-driven. And that is what has made me very successful. My personality, my persistence, my love for living, my passion. So in that, I am a business owner of many businesses. I'm an expert in many areas, but really think about me as a serial entrepreneur, very motivated person, and I am just, my mission is to take all the knowledge that I've been acquiring through my life, from the academics to the business to building multi-million-dollar companies to being an investor, and bring that knowledge to everyone, from women, youth, all the way to a small business owner, to even the employees. Because really, when you are successful, your responsibility is to give back, not just to keep it and keep growing on yourself. I mean, whether it's selfish or not, you shouldn't do that. You should bring it back and uplift our communities, uplift our Latinos, uplift our women, uplift our youth, and show them that they can do it too.
Exactly. That's an expansive energy, and it's getting back, and that's just positive karma that comes back full circle. And I do believe that. And this is why she will help you, and she will talk about her amazing event coming this summer, that she will take not only you personally into the next level, but your organization or business. Do you want to talk about this amazing event that's coming? You should not miss it, okay? Spots are filling fast.
So this is the Accelerator Business Summit. I will tell you about it, and then I will take some time to explain where this idea even came from. So the Accelerator Business Summit is a 2-day event coming to Chicago on August 31st to September 1. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. And what is amazing about this event is that many events are just industry based. And this one, everyone's invited, whether you're real estate, if you're a business consultant. I mean, it does not matter what industry you're coming from. This event is going to give you all the information you need as a business owner if you're serious about taking your business to the next level and growing and elevating also your team.
Wow, that's just amazing. So please, we will be including links on Eventbrite, all of the stuff that we're going to talk about, so you can access these things fairly easily. And because spots are filling up fast, do not hesitate to get a ticket, because this is what you need if you really are serious about growing your business personally, and just in your whole organization. You know, it goes top to bottom, bottom to top.
Maria, I haven't even spoken about the lineup. There are 30 speakers already confirmed. There's one coming from Washington State, there's some coming from New York, Miami, California, there's even one flying all the way from India. So this
worldwide, guys.
Yeah, these are worldwide speakers. I mean, one of them, John Block. He is a speaker who trains and gives master classes on how to speak and public speak. And I spoke with him, I actually interviewed him, and he said that people are more scared of giving a testimony or speaking than death alone.
I believe it. Some people, they're like, oh no.
Yeah, so these are the things that business owners need to learn and hear, but not just from anybody. These are renowned speakers. And where I was going with John Block, he trained HBO speakers. Wow. So imagine the caliber that I'm bringing of speakers. Our keynote speaker, Sanjeev Chopra, he is a professor in Harvard.
Wow.
And he talks about leadership, and he has dozens of books published. So just imagine the knowledge you're gonna get. 30 speakers and talking about 17 different business topics. And the way I organize this, I want to let you know. In my understanding of business, because I've been in many business industries, is that there's 4 common grounds in business. There's the finance, there's sales, there's marketing, and there's operation. It doesn't matter if you're a consultant, if you're in real estate, or you're in construction. Those are the foundation of any business. So when I put this together, I made sure that my speakers fall in these 4 categories.
That's amazing. And where did you get this amazing idea? What did you think, like, what you woke up one day, I'm gonna help businesses, like, which I know that's probably what you did.
Yes, but there's more profound to it. When the pandemic happened, a lot of businesses were closing their doors. Looking at the news and hearing the children of employees talk about their parents losing their business, some of their parents losing their jobs, it really hurt my heart, because I realized first that as a business owner, you have a huge responsibility. You are not only responsible for feeding yourself, feeding your family, but now the employees, in consequence, the families of these employees. So as a business owner, you have a huge responsibility. You're not just surviving for yourself. It's an entire community that you are a leader of and you're responsible for. So our business flourished. Our pallet company is called Guero's Pallets, and I'm going to share all about it because that's my favorite business. We were very successful. We built a company that's multi-million-dollar, and you don't hear that in our Latino communities of immigrant families, because we're an immigrant family. My father migrated here. I myself am an immigrant, but you don't hear that. In the pandemic, building a multi-million-dollar company while many people were closing their doors. So I stepped back and I thought, first I felt bad, I felt guilty. I'm like, okay, I'm doing very good, but
Not many people are.
not many people are. What can I do to do better? So then I started analyzing what works with us. And then I realized that it's a strategy, and it's those 4 bases of business. Having the sales, having the marketing, having the finances, and the operation of your business be aligned. The way of aligning it is really a data-driven approach, and having these meetings together, not separately, and these departments doing their thing separately. It's coming and bringing them together to line up. So before I start talking about artificial intelligence, data-driven decisions, I need business owners to learn the fundamentals of these. Do you get me?
Starting down, establishing a new foundation, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for business owners to bring all that holistic approach of those 4 areas into one, and that way they're working in alignment, with one another. This is an amazing thing. So please make sure you register. We will be, like I said, providing all the information for you to snatch a ticket.
Mariela's gonna be there too, and she doesn't know that I'm gonna ask her to MC some of the event here.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So she's gonna have a big responsibility.
Yeah, so you have to come see us. It is what it is. To come hang out with us for a few days. It's gonna be fun.
By the way, this wasn't rehearsed. She doesn't know this.
Oh, I did not know that. She put me on the spot, so now I can't say no.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. No, but another thing I want to mention, Martha has, like I said, she has these books, and aside from the summit, not only is she helping businesses, but she's helping Latinos, she's helping men, and especially women. And we were actually just talking about how we're breaking generational curses of standing in your power, being women who are leaders in our community, in our society, in our world, to make a difference. And this is where she is, and she still has a hard time admitting and kind of like just realizing, oh my God, this is what I've done. And I'm like, girl, take the credit because you have done this. But as a culture, as a society, we've just learned to be quiet and being like on a second plane to men. And it is, it happens still in this world. So we're just trying to make the women, in the next generation of women, to empower them, and for them one day to be in Martha's situation and giving back to the community and teaching and empowering not only women, but pretty much businesses across the world. So thank you, Martha, for following your dreams, honestly, and that inner voice that you keep hearing, because I know that's what it was. And yeah, ta-da, this is the Business Diva book.
And guess what, Mariela? Business Diva is Amazon bestseller. This just happened last week.
Wow.
So
amazing.
I'm actually looking for authors. So if you're a woman and you own a business and you're looking to tell your story and really shift generations and inspire other women, and it's not just women, you inspire men. I did not know, but I did an interview, and this man tells me, I even want to be a business diva.
Oh,
This is how inspiring Business Diva book is. It's greater than me. So if you're looking to tell your story and if you want to be an author, let me know. You can just get a hold of me very easy. Martha Razo on any social media. You can even Google me. You'll find me.
Oh yeah. And like I said, I will include all her information. She can contact her if you want you have a story, if you want to change the world in some way, shape, or form. This is the platform to do it. Do not hesitate. This it's again sponsor feelings fast, guys. So please, if you want to share your story and be the change you wish to see in the world. Yes, I'm stealing Mahatma Gandhi's words, but this is the way to do it. So hey, we all start in one way. There's always a step, and this is a way to do it.
Do you have any more questions for me, Mariela?
Okay, yes. One last question. So there has been, because we all have social platforms that we talk about, and some of you know, I am Miss Illinois USA Universe this year, and last year was Miss Illinois International. It's all about social platforms and doing things to change the world, right? So I connected with Martha, and she had, my platform last year was suicide prevention. This year is sexual harassment. And so in speaking to many women in these different organizations, events, I realized that there was a common thread, right? And this sexual harassment, sexual assault, things that have happened, but not just solely to women, it happens to men and boys and little girls. And so I just want to just get Martha's insight of her own darkness. She had to, and she doesn't have to be open and know what she wants to say, but I know we've all gone through some form of darkness, and the fact that this woman is here, she's gone through a lot of it. And now to be this powerful light, I just want her to touch a little bit about that in however way she wants and is comfortable in doing so, but just to empower other women and men who at some point did not think that, sometimes life is not fair and you're like, why is this happening to me? But Martha was able to transmute that and become this amazing, powerful woman who has been through so much and risen above it like a phoenix.
Wow, so this is actually a story that happened to me when I was younger. I'm very open about it, to be honest. I even have a play that I will be announcing next year. It's the play where I talk about myself being an immigrant and also dealing with abuse, and this abuse when I was a little girl, and then it happened again. And what I realized, and I think it happens to anyone who's been a victim, if you haven't opened up, the first thing that happens is we blame ourselves. We hide and we don't tell anybody because we think it's our fault. But it's not our fault. The unfortunate thing is that we do live in a world where there is some bad people out there. But let me give you the bright side. There is more good people than there is bad people. So I learned that throughout my life. I always thought, when you're young, you think that the world is beautiful, and then something like that, like abuse and sexual abuse happens to you, then you change your whole mind and you think that the world is terrible. But as you age and you become more wise and see the world in a different lens, you realize there is more good out there. In my story, it really I went into depression when it happened to me. I felt isolated, even my own family. This is not my parents, not my direct family, but like my aunts were telling me, you were looking for it. So you get a lot of that blame, but it's not your fault. You can dress the way you want to. It doesn't mean you're provocative. People will blame it on you, but again, realize that when you are young and there is a person that's older to you, psychologically they're taking advantage of you. And I had to go to therapy, and that didn't work for me, but sometimes therapy works for other people. For me, what worked was writing my story. So if you're not feel like right now I'm gonna go see a therapist, I would recommend start writing, start journaling that experience and how you feel, and forgive yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't have to forgive yourself, but just get it out and say it wasn't your fault.
Exactly. Everything is channel energy. So when things are stuck in our body, in our emotion, everything is energy. So if it's just stuck, if it's not working through speaking about it, channeling it through writing is so powerful. I do a lot of journaling in my own healing. So that's something, and I even do a ritual. Like I write everything down. I write letters to the people that have affected me or were abusing me in some way, shape, or form throughout my life. And I felt that was, and then releasing it, forgiving maybe yourself first and that person. However, that person is always very hard to forgive because they're always like, you were a victim of that energy. However, if you can find a way to just forgive that person as a child, that's the only way that's kind of helped me, because at some point, this person was a child before life got to them. Sometimes sexual assault or sexual victims have been abused themselves. So sometimes it's an unfortunate cycle that keeps going and going. So how do we stop it? So in order for me to forgive certain people, I had to forgive them as a child version before they even all of this, they became an adult and all that. So it's a process, obviously, but it's a powerful tool. Writing it down, that way that energy just leaves your body and is transmuted into something powerful, into healing. That way healing can take place, and then you transmute it into life. So thank you, Martha, for this amazing advice. Hopefully, like I said, if there's anybody going through this, I do want to say that out there. Please contact me. This is my platform, and there's different organizations, a national organization, here, and then here in Chicago as well. It's Chicago No More, and then RAIN. So both are sexual harassment prevention and sexual harassment organizations that help support people that have gone through or are going through this situation.
I do want to mention something. This moment that happened to you does not define you. And that's what I learned. I define myself. The past, whatever happened to me before, is not me. I choose who I want to be. So if you want to go to college, if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer, if you want to be an actress, take that and say, yes, I'm an actress, and take the first step into it. Forget what happened, and let's start with a blank page. Like when you're writing a book, you open your chapter, you make your own story, you write your own story of your life.
Absolutely. I believe that so much. So it's such a powerful message. So start writing the story of your life. It doesn't matter what has happened in the past. Today, my life now. And with that, I think that it's a perfect time just to wrap up. If anybody has any questions, there will be open for any discussions when this airs. However, and maybe Martha we can do a follow-up with her if you guys want to know extra things about her. But I do want to mention that don't forget to register for the summit. And if you are interested in becoming a part of the Business Divas, now is your chance. It's a powerful year, 2023, which is already going by so fast. So don't think about it. Just do it. Sometimes it's a leap of faith. Like most beautiful things in life are. Just leap and do it. Want to say anything else? Any closing words to our audience today?
You are limitless.
Believe it. Don't forget that is so true. Only we can define how far we can go. So friends, do not doubt, do not have fears, do not let those limiting factors from your head or your culture or your family define where you are going and who you are. Only you can do that. You can define that and reach for the stars.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bravo. Great interview. Wow, we have learned so much of this human being who everything apparently, a lot of bad things happened to her, but she was like the phoenix, right? She raised above those ashes and flew into this amazing human being. And I loved with her last phrase, which she said, "We're limitless," and we are. I tell a lot of people. I told you in the first episode, I worked for Al Madrid. That was my biggest uh, dream ever, and I made it true. So we are limitless, and we can achieve anything, even if bad things happen in our past. I think everyone has suffered something throughout their life, and don't let that moment define you. I love what she said, Mariela, and what a beautiful human being Marta is.
Isn't she? I knew you guys would love her as much as I do. So a few things, just make a note. There's this amazing summit. If you're come to the Chicago area, guys, in the summer. I think she said within August. I'll make sure to put the correct dates, but it's August for a few days. So I think it's August 24th, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll make sure to put them correctly. And you will not only get to meet me and Martha, because she put me on the spot, and I'm going to be her MC. So I'm going to be a part of this amazing event, but also you will get to meet these renowned worldwide authors, speakers who come together collectively to help business women, men, just to take your business to the next level. And as she says, she's very smart. Oh my God, I have to say she's a mathematician too. I remember the first time I met her, she had these earrings that say "I love math," and I'm more creative. I'm more creative, like writer. But but we
They
just,
love to read.
huh? I
They
know.
love to read.
Yeah, exactly. But no, so she's just amazing, and I love that she's just always trying to reach out and share this wealth of knowledge that she has. So that's the first thing, and then of course, if you want to be a business diva, her first collection of book, I actually was at her event as Miss Illinois International, and also I was an actor and I danced. I mean, we did it all. It was such a fun night. This event, and it'll happen again more towards the fall. So again, dates will come. If you want to be a part of this book, honestly, contact me. You guys have my email. It's all in the description, or Martha Razo directly. I will also put her information so you can, if you feel like you are a person or a man or woman, even though it's more for women, but hey, why are we're not discriminating to be a evil. To share your story, right, with us, with the world. And this is a collection of stories with other men and women that are going to be sharing their stories. And more than anything, if you feel like maybe it's business related to service related, or just you just want to share your story that you've encountered something, you overcome something, this is the book to be able to reach a larger mass of audience, or just a bigger audience. So definitely connect with me, and I will guide you to Martha and to be able to be a part of this amazing book. I might be in it. I don't know. We're in the talks. I'm just so busy, but if it works out, I would love to be it. It's just an amazing way to connect and reach to more people. Definitely.
Stars TV is all about, right? To connect
Exactly.
with beautiful people, brilliant minds that have brilliant hearts and have a story to tell.
Yes, and our apologies for the technical difficulties.
I know.
Mercury's not even in retrograde yet, guys. I will talk about astrology on another
Oh,
time.
I don't even want to know what's gonna happen.
I'm like, oh God, if it's not my dog, if it's not Danielito, and as you guys know, this is really about this being real, guys. Like I mean, I'm a single mom, with 3 kids and a cat and a
I'm
dog.
married and I have a kid, and I do have my TV show on sports, and this would never happen. So this is really raw and real, and
We want it
two
to be this way. We don't want it to
twins,
be
day by day twins, and it is what it is.
exactly. So more than anything, let's just be unapologetically ourselves. Who cares if it's not perfect? Who cares? Like literally, if you guys could see, my screen is blinking. I don't even know why. So I probably need to restart. It's probably I have a virus, or I just need to restart my computer.
It's probably you. You're probably really tired.
Exactly. Anyway, we're just sharing a little bit of ourselves to you, and just to really let's just be us, and whether it's great, it turns out like one episode is going to be very professional, very like amazing, and then maybe the other one's going to be a little rough, but it's okay. This is who we are, but it doesn't matter. The show keeps going because this is the moment, right? This is the moment where we get to connect with you and share these stories and share these people, and there's more to come. We're so excited. Should I say, do you want to say who's coming next, Mariana? Do you want to reveal, or should I? Okay, well, I'll start.
Oh
Well,
yes, I remember. Yeah, my bad.
do you know? Okay, well, I'll start. I already
Please.
have. Okay, we have this weekend is our pageant photo shoot, and it's so exciting because we get to hang out with the other queens that are all so amazing and get to glam up, and they're going to do our hair and makeup, and we have this amazing beauty school all working on it. It's like, I mean, come on, we're going to be pampered. We're literally going to be queens the whole day. But not only that, we're going to be able to, I'll interview my pageant director, who's amazing. Her name is Tiffany Corey. I love you, Tiffany. She's just an amazing, inspirational story. She has, so I will include it'll be part the queens, part the shoot, and also some of the things that we've done just this pageant year that as we've started, and there's more to come. So, but it'll give you a little glimpse of pageantry world and what we do, what we're about, and it'll be really, really fun and glammy. Of course, it's all about the dresses and the crowns and the. Yeah, and then did you want to mention who was coming up? So as you guys know, we do English, Spanish. So on the Spanish side, we will have.
I believe.
It's still in the works, right? It's still in the works.
In the world, it's a Spanish psychologist. Obviously, she's a great Spaniard friend I met in Madrid. when I lived abroad. And I mean, she's gonna obviously talk about a little bit of what she does, but um, she has this after COVID. She has COVID forever, and I don't think a lot of people know this. This is actual a real well, what do you call it? I don't know if it's a virus or
And
it's
well, it's an abnormality, part of the mutation of the gene that she just
okay.
continuously has COVID, and she like
So
get it in. It
I
goes
thought it
away.
was important to let people know there's only a very few percentage people that have this, and for her unlucky life, it happened to her. So I wanted her to tell us a little bit of what she's experienced ever since she got COVID for like 2 years ago.
Wow.
So I thought that was something like very different, very abnormal. That's something not even everybody knows about.
No.
And I thought it was, and even though she's still working as a psychologist, helping people, and doing her day by day things. But with COVID, it's crazy.
Wow.
So I am this, and then maybe a soccer player. I'll like that. That will be the next surprise.
That's a secret interview. Yeah, for sure. We're doing the work. So yeah, we're both working hard to getting amazing people on here. So yeah, just continue. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you follow us on Instagram.
And put the bell on. That way, when we get a new video on, the bell comes on. And
Exactly. So you get a notification whenever we put up a video. Definitely follow us on Instagram, Twin Stars TV. And then mine is Mariela _Narvaez _Starseed. And then Marianita NQ38. Wait, what?
Marianita NQ. And here's my.
Oh, why did I say 38? NQ18. But all of that information is below, and he should have Instagram, I swear, because he literally is just. I know, right? He's so smart.
Okay, you're gonna say bye.
Oh, my baby. Okay, so no, it's getting ready for his bedtime. We'll actually tell you guys what it really is for us. It's night, but whenever this launches, it could be the morning, it could be the afternoon, and whatever you watch it could be 3.
He's only having a nap.
Exactly. Well, again, thank you so much for sharing the space with us, for allowing us to come into your homes, into your hearts, and hopefully, this touched you. And again, join us this summer for the summit, for the book, and stay tuned for the next episodes in the life of the pageant queen and an amazing psychologist with, well, we don't want to say just abnormal situations in COVID, right? And we'll bring more soccer players. We have I already have an actress aligned. My goodness, musicians. Sky's the limit. Okay, so thank you again. Have an amazing afternoon, night, morning, and thank you again for being here tonight with us.
Exactly. Thank you, Wisin. Oh my goodness. What I'm gonna say. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Bye.
Bye.